In 6 different states getting a benefit. We found about 5,000 people that are dead who are still getting benefits. Like, it is time to drastically reform this program so that we can make sure that those who are truly needy, truly vulnerable, are getting what they need, and the rest of the corruption goes away and we can serve the American taxpayer.
CrossroadsIRL.com.
Day one of USDA, February 13th, is we sent letters to every governor in America being very clear that no illegal aliens can use SNAP. 0, 0, 0. We asked every state for the first time in history, and this was in February, to send us their data and let us, with Doge and a war room, actually start going through this data to better understand how this explosion of SNAP benefits happened under Joe Biden. We increased almost 40% on this program in just a couple of years under the Biden administration. Of course, we know they were trying to buy the election, but that's a conversation for another time.
Well, you would have been canceled if you said that 3-4 years ago, but everyone knew that was happening. This is the kind of thing that happens in third world countries where people are handed out cash at the ballot boxes in order to vote the preferred candidate. But in the US, it's more sophisticated. You build in free certain things to your voting demographic so that they would like you and they would vote you in order to keep those free everythings.
And since we have asked for that data, 29 states have complied. Of course, almost all the red states, a couple of the couple blue states too. But in that data, and I haven't talked about this yet publicly, in that data we've studied about $100 billion in spend. We have found thousands and thousands of illegal use of the EBT card. We have been moving people off of SNAP. We've got almost 700,000 people, I think, we've moved off just since the president took office. We've arrested about 118 people. So this has been ongoing. But Rachel, to your point, what this conversation has allowed is a national spotlight on a broken and corrupt program. We found one.
Look, what the Democrats didn't realize that they were doing was that they were creating the perfect scenario that would allow for these things to be investigated and to expose the fraud. But is mainstream media carrying this story? No, they're not. They're focusing on other things. The victory of Zoran Mamdani, they're focusing on other things to distract from the fact that the EBT system under the Democrats has been so abused, and it is currently it is a disaster, and they still want more money to push into this already corrupt and fraudulent system.
We found one guy in 6 different states getting a benefit. We found about 5,000 people that are dead who are still getting benefits. Like, it is time to drastically reform this program so that we can make sure that those who are truly needy, truly vulnerable, are getting what they need, and the rest of the corruption goes away and we can serve the American taxpayer.
Well, this is insane. Let's hope that some of this reform that we're seeing in the EBT and SNAP benefits system comes through, and then we can see the necessary changes for it to be reformed in a way that actually works for the people who need it. The argument of the Democrats has always been that the Republicans want to take away these benefits. They don't want to take them away. They want them to be more efficient, leaner, and better than they already are. Imagine the hundreds of thousands of people that are using these benefits the wrong way. And that's what the Republicans have said that they want to fix. Who would be against it? But you know what? Some of those states are against it because they literally sued in order to not have to be able to release the records of how these benefits are being distributed in their states.
Subscribe.
Thanks for watching, liking, and sharing this video. Please subscribe, leave a super thank, and join my membership to keep me doing this. A huge thank you to my supporters listed on the screen. Thank you for your donations and membership.
Thanks for watching.